No, I won't forget, I'll just talk slow. Yeah, I know you're mine.
Let's talk about cameras. Now, when I started YouTube, I started with a very simple thing. I didn't really know about how important cameras could be in terms of making a good content. And as the years went by, I understood that there's always a certain need for quality, although YouTube is a pretty accessible thing, and I feel that anyone at this age and time can do it. There shouldn't be really a big thought on the gear that you have and more thought on what you are actually want to make. Well, we always talk about smartphones and the gaming stuff, but sometimes cameras are my other parts of interest which I'm really interested in. For this video, we are going to talk about some gear which I'm very excited to share with you. So let's get started. Now these three are all the cameras that I've used in making my YouTube videos over a long period of time. So let me go over the timeline of using all these cameras. So the first camera that I used to shoot it with was this one. This is a Sony Steady Shot DSC S3000. This is actually the first camera that I shot my YouTube videos with. I actually started shooting a lot of videos when I first got this, and I used to take a lot of pictures. It is a very simple point and shoot camera. I mean, just look, it has like simple switches, no anything advanced is in this camera. And surprising fact is that this camera barely, I think so, it shot 240p or 360p, but yeah, it was already behind its time because there was already 1080p HD videos on mainstream. However, one of my bigger successes and my first video that was sort of an hit was shot on this camera, which was the Delhi to Kenya flight experience that I made, and that video did so well that I couldn't really believe that how much people enjoyed watching that video. So this is a video that is shot on my first camera, the DSC 3000, and yes, if this seems old, it is old, and a lot of my first experiences and experiments with photography and videos was done on this camera. So yeah, this is very special for me. So after this camera, I got this is my very favorite and again a very close thing. This is a Handycam, again Sony DCR SR47. This was actually my dad's Handycam, and yeah, I mean, this is a very cool and very solid type of camera because I've taken it to a safari jungle, I've taken it on flights, I've shot with it so much, like you can't believe. It was such a ready to go, and it was like this thing never gave up. Seriously, it has gone through a lot of harsh stuff, and the quality and the zoom thing, it hasn't let down. This view is now coming from my Handycam, which is the DCR SR47, and one of the best things about this camera is that it has a flip screen. So yeah, I can look at myself while I'm shooting myself, which is the best thing. However, the only thing that put this thing behind was the quality. It only shot in 480p. Don't get me wrong, the videos that it takes are really good. It has a great zoom range, and my Eclipse video was also shot with this camera. And now I will introduce you to the camera that I have been using up till now and is the actual thing that runs this channel right. So this is the Sony WX50, and this is a very good camera because first of all that it shoots in 1080p HD, and this has great quality on it, and this has been one of the longer running, continuously running cameras that I have right now, and you won't believe how much it has been through with being my main camera. During a lot of shooting, it used to suffer a lot of damage, and once I almost broke the battery door, which is now held on by a black tape. I mean, yeah, seriously, that's the condition that it has gone with me. And although I do not encourage breaking your camera. It isn't advised. Take very good care of cameras, because I do. This only happens when accidents happen. But again, before I show you my new gear, this is a very special camera, and it will always be in the use in my it will be in my use for my future videos also. And now this is the DSC-WX50 from which you are watching this video. This is the current camera that I shoot it with. It is very portable and produces good quality videos. And I've been taking it so many places to shoot my vlogs or some series, and it has never really disappointed me in making videos. So yeah, I will be keep using it. And now it is time to introduce my new gear.
No, I won't forget. I won't forget. Yeah.
Guys, this is the Canon 550D, the T2i, also known in some countries, and this is my newest camera for my channel. But when I thought of upgrading my YouTube gear, I understood that when I would upgrade to a camera like this, the requirements and the compatibilities might change, so we might need a few more things, and you will now meet them soon. I also got myself an Amazon's basic 16-inch tripod. It is a very budget-friendly tripod, and I took this because I knew that to use a camera like that, and that is a very heavy camera, we needed a tripod on which we could make it stand. I also purchased a little lavalier microphone from, you can see, the company JJC, and it is also a very good option for getting good quality audio, because the mic on that camera isn't that very good. And now I'm going to show you the difference between this camera and the DSLR. Are you ready? Let's do it. 3, 2, 1. So now this is the look from my Canon DSLR, Canon 550D, and you can see that there's a big leap from my point and shoot camera to this camera. The audio you're hearing right now is from my lavalier mic, which is right here, and this is the entire setup including that Amazon Basics tripod, and I believe that all of these make it a very good budget upgrade for any content creator that is looking for spending some money into gear. But let me get back to the point that I was making earlier, that gear is not as important as the story, as the content that you're making. All of the cameras that you've seen in this video, they were part of my journey on YouTube, and whenever I thought of an idea, I just chose the best tool to make it with, whether it was that point and shoot which could not even shoot 480p video, or that Handycam which couldn't do full HD videos, or my last point and shoot which was very much broken. All of these were tools that I used to tell stories, because my main criteria was to deliver something which I found meaningful to me, and in the hopes that you would be interested in it. Now, one of the things that I need to do is get used to this camera. Yes, it is very difficult to shoot with this camera because I really don't know how this thing really works, and there's so many things that you can customize in this camera that you really need to know the perfect combination for the perfect situation. These days I've been working on updating my social media, so my profile picture, the channel banner, description, all that stuff. There's one thing, if you see my profile picture on any other social media or on this channel, I just have one question for you. Do you think it was shot with this DSLR or with a smartphone? Make sure to comment below, I'll be eager to see it.
And that's it for this video, guys. Hope you liked it. I just wanted to share my new upgrade gear which I'm going to use to make these vlogs now. I'm very excited to work with it and deliver more content to you guys. So make sure to subscribe to my channel, and thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.
So I'll just talk slow.